Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC, and today we are checking out the Texas Trigger FRT for the AK platform. As you know, FRT has been very popular nowadays with the FRT. They're coming out with all kinds of different FRT for different firearms, but the AK is one of them that I really wanted to get, and I appreciate those guys for sending this for me to test it out. Now I'm running on a PSA GF4 AK 7.62 by 39, which is one of my favorite calibers on the AK, which is notorious in any way. But other than that, I do have it in this one. I have shot a few rounds through it just to see it functions. Now it does functions. It does have a little bit of hiccup, but that's going to smooth out more rounds to put through it. You can always polish the hammer and parts or components. Now I'm not going to show you how to install. Texas Trigger has a video where it shows you how to install the stuff. Due to YouTube policy and everything, I really like not to show anything installed, but it's pretty simple. Just follow the instruction. Check out Texas Triggers, you know where you can find all the information on how to install one of these. It's very simple. Again, I appreciate those guys. Now, like I said, I'm gonna run a few rounds through this, and just to show you, because again, ammunition is very expensive and you definitely go through a lot of ammunition. So the best way to support channel again is to check out the links down below, affiliate links to help me out continue doing stuff here on the channel and bringing some more content. But other than that, let's go ahead and get to the functionality and everything. Like I said, the force reset trigger, again, what it does is a function of one pull of a trigger, and it forces the trigger forward for you to be able to shoot the next round a lot quicker. So again, what you're going to do, again, let's make sure it's tested, and we're going to do a function test here. Again, you pull the trigger. When the bolt functions back, as you can see, it pushes the trigger forward, and it forces the trigger to reset quicker without you doing it manually. So again, pull the trigger, force the trigger forward, and you're able to fire again. Single round, everything. Every time you pull it, it's going to be one round per trigger pull. Again, YouTube reviewer, this is not full auto, this is semi-automatic. All the functions on this is going to be done in a safe environment as well in a safe range, and everything is going to be legal to own. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and load up some mags and take some shots. So stand by. All right guys, we're going to go ahead and put some rounds down range. Nothing shooting here and anything, but like I mentioned before, the hammer does need a little bit of polish. That's something I just need to do, and I haven't really had time to do it. But once you oil it real well and function test and everything, it should be fine. But let's go ahead and put some rounds through it. And like I said, it may hung up here and there. Now the trick about this stuff is also to not to pull too hard, because you can malfunction the trigger. Like I said, it's not a full auto. Where a full auto, you can hold it back and it continues fire. It has to allow the trigger to force forward and fire the next round. So all right, let's go ahead and try a few rounds. All right, we're out. And again, just wanted to go slow there just to show you that you can overrun the bolt as well. So that being said, let's go ahead and switch mags here. And this is one of my favorite mags. I can't remember where I got it from, but let's go ahead, if we can go to a whole mag here without stopping and see if it continues running. All right, here we go. And we are out. As you can see, it functions flawlessly. Again, it gets hot for sure, but other than that, again, just by smoothing the trigger and everything, you can have a very more easy cycling, more reliable as well, and a lot smoother. But yeah, definitely ran just fine those few rounds that I had in the max. But let's go ahead and load up again and have some more fun. Stand by. All right guys, let's go ahead and run another mag. And like I said, once you put a lot of rounds through and everything, but it's very easy to control, especially for the AK. The cycle is very smooth, less recoil. But I have to bring the glove out here because it's getting warm a little bit. But let's run some steel case, and I'm gonna shoot at a target here about 10 yards just to show you, see how controllable it is. All right, let's go. Let me turn my optic on. All right, let's put some rounds on paper. Here we go. Woo! Man, that's so much fun. All right, let's do some more rounds there. Of course, put it back on paper here. And as you can see, if you squeeze a little too hard, you're gonna outrun the bolt. But we are clear. Not bad at all. Pretty much think I got some of the rounds on target, but let's go check it out right quick. Stand by. Well, I was able to put some targets in on paper, but as you can see, it can be done with more practice. You can definitely put some more rounds, a little bit more tighter grip, but most of them hit the target, as you can see. So yeah, definitely not too bad to control. Again, the more practice you do with this thing, the more you can get more accurate with it. But let's continue. Stand by. All right, guys, let's see if we can do this control burst on some targets out there about 20 yards or so, and see if we can make some connections. All right, let's see if we can do this control burst here. Oh. There we go. Oh. And let's see what happened there. So might need to silent in the red dot there, but other than that, oh, what happened? Try again. All right, we got a dead trigger. Not sure what's going on. Let's stop and check, see what's going on. Stand by. All right, we're back in action. We had a round stuck behind the hammer, which was interesting. Never seen that happen before. But let's finish this mag. And I think we're out. Nope. Yep. We out that time. Yep, we out that time. All right, so yeah, you can do control bursts. Just take a little practice. So, all right, let's continue. All right, guys, has seen the Diablo trigger, Texas Triggers Diablo. Very cool AK force reset trigger. Does needs a little bit of smoothing. Like I said, I really haven't had time to really smooth it out, but after a while, you know, after once you polish it, oil it real well and everything, it's gonna run a lot smoother, less you know, malfunctions. That one malfunction was crazy. The round got stuck between the trigger and the receiver here, and that's what's not letting the trigger release. So that was a crazy malfunction. Never had that before happen. But other than that, I mean, it was fun. I love it. Definitely one of my favorite FR3 so far, other than, you know, AR9s and stuff. But yeah, definitely gonna burn some some ammo through this. So guys, if you please support the channel by hitting the like button, check all the links down below as well to check out the discount codes and everything on my campsite. That's the best way to support me and continue you know, be able to afford the ammunition for this kind of stuff. So I really appreciate Texas Trigger for sending the FRT for the AK-47 here, or AK version. Definitely a fun device here. Again, if it's something that you want to get into, you know, FRT mode, definitely check Texas Trigger out. One of my first AK force reset triggers that I ever tested on this, and I'm really happy that I got it now, and definitely would recommend it to get it. Again, it's going to vary depending on type of AKs and everything. I don't know which AKs will work, but if you contact there, they can really give you all the help necessary to get it running. If you have any malfunctions or issues with it, they're very good guys to help me get this thing running. And I think it's going to be a great fun trigger to have if you like to, you know, run real fast and everything. But other than that, I like it. Definitely recommend it. So make sure to check out Texas Trigger, the Diablo force reset trigger for the AK variant, and definitely be a fun shooting or whatever it may be, you know, practical. With AK, you probably be able to do, you know, be practical use. Definitely, hopefully they'll come out with different version with more like a super safety with 3 position. That way you can switch back and forth from semi to force reset. That way you don't always have to shoot force reset, because like I said, ammo costs a lot. But anyways, enough talking. So guys, I appreciate you for watching. Make sure to check those guys out as well. And as usual, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn notification bell on when a new video comes up as well. Follow me on all social media like Instagram. I'm always active over there, posting stuff like this and any kind of discount deals or promotions, whatever it may be. Follow me over there, because I also got the campsite link over there where you can click on it and check out any other products and discount codes that I have available for you to use. All right guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.